Well, hey everybody, it looks like we have a house full. Wow, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for being here. This is Coin Night Live auction number 127. Yeah, Coin Night Live auction number 127. It is Sunday, the 5th of June, 2022. Finally have 2022, all three coins ready to build sets, the P, D, and S, the proof. I'll be offering those this evening, just to let you know. Let's see. Man, we got Mr. Adams, we got Coin Junkie, Paul Hampton, Chris Hurley, Mr. Boudreau, Angie, Eric, Hidden. Let's see. Tech Star. Who else? Mr. Worley. Sorry if I missed you. There's Malcolm. Sorry if I missed you. I'm just kind of real quickly reading through the names. So how's everybody doing here today? The Jedi is live. That's correct. The Penny Jedi. That's right. These are the coins you want to buy. Right here. Alright, let me get myself situated here. Get straight and ready for everything that's going to happen. Put my eyeballs on. We don't have a whole lot, but I do have some interesting stuff. It's pretty good interesting stuff here. So, on that note, I'll get started. Let me switch over to the correct view. Did I decide to keep doing weekend auctions? Yeah, probably. I'll be doing them at least until I go on my summer break. My summer break is going to be roughly the entire month of July. I will, for the most part, be gone, because I'll be out on buying trips, and I will come home with probably a 1/4 ton of new stuff for us to go through. But yeah, I'll be out for much of the month of June. I'm trying to drum up for that now by doing as much as I can before I go, and then after I come back from the trip in June, in July, I'm sorry. After I come back from the trip in July, I'll probably make some more decisions with regard to when and how often I broadcast. But for now, I just want to keep the status quo. I think I'll do that for the time being anyway. All right, so let's see. Let me go over to the micro shot and see what we have. It's not too far out of focus. See if I can get focus on my first coin here. First coin for the night is Mr. Eric, available and ready. Hello, Carl. There we go. We got a 1918 Lincoln cent here. It's 1918 Philadelphia Lincoln cent. We're going to start bidding here at $1. Get you started at $1. Anybody bid $1? 1918 Philadelphia. Looking for a $1 bid to get me started. Here's a reverse. Nice, nearly full detail. Looking for a $1 start out there. Anybody give me a $1 start? There's Hidden with $1. Looking for a $1.50. $1.25. How about a $1.25? Anybody bid a $1.25? Looking for a $1.25 bid. How about a bid of $1.25? $1.25. Anybody bid a $1.25? Looking for a bid of $1.25. Got a $1 bid. Looking for $1.25. There's a $2 bid. Carl. $2 now, looking for $2.25. $2.25. Anybody bid a $2.25? Looking for a bid of $2.25. There's a $3 bid from Hidden. He got into it first, and Paul Adams came in there after. There we go. Now Angie with a $4 bid. $4. Angie now looking for a $4.25. How about a $4.25? Anybody bid a $4.25? $4.25, looking for a bid of $4.25. There's a $5 bid from Hidden. $5 now, looking for a bid of $5.50. $5.50, how about a bid of $5.50? Ready, bid of $5.50, looking for a bid of $5.50. This is our getting started auction lot. At $5 going once, looking for a bid of $5.50. Sets the pace for the evening. The pace that we kind of like. Rather quick pace. Here's the reverse again. At a $5 bid, looking for a bid of $5.50. A bid of $5.50 going twice now. At $5, looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50. Had beautiful weather out here today. Man, it's been awesome today. I think we had a high of about 84 degrees. It was beautiful. Last and final call at $5, looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50? And we're sold to Hidden at $5. I appreciate it, Hidden. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, Angie. Didn't get to it in time. Let's see what we can do with this one. We've got a 1916 Philadelphia Lincoln cent. Pretty nice looking coin. There we go. Turn the lighting down just a little bit on that one. There we go. A 1916 Philadelphia. There's the obverse. Let's flip it over and take a look at the reverse real quick. There is the reverse. Beautiful coin. Going to start it off at $9. Who wants to start me at $9? $9 bid. Anybody bid at $9? Looking for a $9 bid. $9 start. How about a bid of $9? Anybody bid at $9? There's Mark Thomas with 10. Mark Thomas at 10 now. Looking for $11 bid. How about $11 bid? Anybody bid $11? Looking for bid $11 now. Anybody bid $11? 1916 Philadelphia. There's Ant. Hello, Ant. Got an $11 bid with Ant now. Ant now looking for a $12 bid. There's 12 with Mark Thomas. Now 13. How about a bid of 13? 13. Anybody bid of 13? There's Jesse Minter. Jesse Minter at 15. 15 now looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16? 16. Anybody bid of 16? Ant is out. Thank you, Ant. Mark Thomas out. Thank you, Mark. Looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Got Jesse at 15 going once. Looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? We're going once now at 15, looking for a bid of 16. And twice at 15, looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16 now. Anybody bid of 16? Got to give you a last and final call here. Now looking for a bid of $16. 16. Anybody bid of 16? And sold $15. Jess Minter, thank you very much, Jesse. Now we're going to go into our first die variety of the evening. Let me get my scope set up so that we can take a look at it. And here it is. This is a 1955D RPM number 2. Beautiful RPM, especially when it's a bright uncirculated coin like this one. So there's what it looks like under the scope. Sorry, let me get that turned on for you. There we go. There's what it looks like under the microscope. 1955D RPM number 2. These are not highly uncommon, but in uncirculated condition, they are very difficult to find. There's Paul Hampton at $9. Turn the light up just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There's that $9 bid now. For a 1955D, there's a $10 bid from Hidden. Looking for $11 now. Looking for $11. Anybody bid $11? Any bid $11, any bid $11, go bid $11 now, bid $11. 10.50 Carl Ignatz. Carl at 10.50 now, looking for $11 bid. I'm going to take this off of here. Now that you've seen what the RPM looks like, I'm going to take it off here and let you see the obverse and reverse. Let's see. There we go. Here's the obverse. Nice, bright, lustrous coin. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick. The reverse, no surprises. Really nice looking coin. And I've got Paul Hampton now at $12. Paul Hampton at 12. Now look over a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? There's Carl at 12.50. Carl at 12.50 now. Look over a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? Eddie, bid of 13. Let's see what there's hidden at 13. Let's see what we would see if we tried to do it this way. It just doesn't quite have the same pizzazz as it does under the microscope. But the dyno is it's an acceptable tool, but it's not as good as a full power microscope. So that's why I went with the microscope and showing you the close-up version. There we go. So we got Paul at 15 now. $15 now. Look over a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Eddie, bid of 16. $16 now. Look over a bid of 16. Got 15 with Paul Hampton. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Eddie, bid of 16. There's Mr. French. $16. Hello, Mr. French. Good evening, sir. $16 now. Looking for a bid of 17. $17. Looking for a bid of 17. Eddie, bid of 17. Was it a clash on the reverse? I kind of doubt it, but there may have been. No, it's a little bit of dye transference, just a little bit. The dye transference from dye wear on the reverse. That's all that is. It wasn't a clash. No clash mark. But there it is. Got 16 with Mr. French looking for a bid of 17. 17 now. Anybody a bid of 17? 17 looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17? Anybody a bid of 17? We got 16. 16 going once. Looking for a bid of 17. 17 now. Anybody a bid of 17? Looking for a bid of 17. 17. There's Paul Hampton at 17. 17 now. 18. 18 now. Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody a bid of 18? Look a bit of 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? 18 now, looking for a bit of 18. Anybody a bit of 18? It's one of the more visible RPMs in the 50s. Here's Mr. French is out. Thank you, Mr. French. Paul Hampton at 17 going once, looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody a bit of 18? 18 now. 18 now. Anybody a bit of 18? 17 going twice now, looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody a bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. Now a bit of 18. The dye transference versus a clash. Dye transference is going to be on a later dye state dye, and it's not going to be sharp. A dye clash is always going to have a very sharp edge, and it's on any one of the different dye stages, dye states. So the dye state doesn't matter with a dye clash, but a dye transference is only going to happen as the dye gets old. Ages out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go sold to Paul at 17. Thank you, Paul. Sold to Paul at 17. Now we're going to go on to the next item. Next item in here is a 1935D. Pretty looking 1935D. 1935D. This one is a Choice BU coin. Little bit of a mark around the mint mark there. Let's start this off at $6. Can't get this for $6 anywhere but here. Ant starts me off with a $9 bid. 9 now 10. Now 10 looking for a $10 bid. $10. Anybody bid at $10? We got what could easily be a $15, $16 coin, I think. Now we got hidden at 10. Hidden at 10 now looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? Looking for $11 bid, $11 bid. Now anybody bid $11. There's Ant at 12. Now Mark Thomas at 16. Trying to get it focused. There we go. Nope. I should drop out of focus as soon as I let my finger off of it. There's Hidden back at, no, Ant back at 17. I'm sorry, Ant at 17. Penny Hoarder at 20 now. 20 now, looking for a bid of 21, 21. Anybody bid of 21? 21, looking for a bid of 21. How about a bid of 21? Thank you, Ant. Ant is out. Looking for a bid of 21 now. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Look a bid of 21. Add a bid of 21. Bid of 21. Got a $20 bid. $20 bid. Now looking for a bid of 21. 20 going once. Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? $20 going twice. Now looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? The last and final call at 20. Need a bid of 21. No bid of 21. All right, we're sold to Penny Hoarder at 20. Thank you, sir. I appreciate to everyone who is bidding. Next up, 1914. 1914 doesn't come this way very often, folks. You're not going to see it like this often. It's about a $100 coin here. We're going to start it at $59. Anybody want to get a $59 1914 uncirculated coin? 1914. Looking at 1914 Philadelphia. Start me off at $59. 59. Anybody bid a 59? There's Ant at 59. 59 now. 65. 65. Need a 65 bid now. 65. Looking for 65 next. 65. 59 to 65. That's a $6 increment. $6 now. 5. 59. Looking for a bid of 65. 65. Anybody bid of 65? There's Mark Thomas at 65. 65 now. 70. Anybody bid of 70? Looking for a bid of 70. How about a bid of 70? Anybody bid of 70? Look at a bid of 70 now. Get a $5 increment after $50, sir. $5 increment after 50. So we got a 65, looking for a bit of 70. There's Stonecutter at 70, 70 now, 75. 75, itty bitty bit of 75, look a bit of 75. 75, 90, bit of 75. Look for a bit of 75. 75, 90, bit of 75. 75, looking for a bit of 75. 75, itty bit of 75. Got a bit of 70, looking for a bit of 75. 75, itty bit of 75, look a bit of 75. 75. There's the reverse for you. I'll show you this and twirl it around a little bit, let you see the luster on it. There's Hidden at 75. Hidden at 75. Now looking for a bit of 80. Stonecutter at $80 now. 80 now. Looking for a bit of 85. 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. Look a bit of 85. 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. Looking for an 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. Looking for a bit of 85, 80 bit of 85. 85, 85. We got $80 Stonecutter going once. Looking for a bit of 85, 80 bit of 85. Looking for a bit of 85. How about a bit of 85, 80 bit of 85, 85. Got $80, $80 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 85. How about a bit of 85, 80 bit of 85. Last and final call, $80. Looking for a bit of 85, 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. And we're sold at $80. $80 Stonecutter. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And move on to the next item. Next item here is a 1916S. It's one of those issues that you don't see very often, and this one's actually pretty nice. It's a pretty 1916S Lincoln cent here. There we go. Got this one starting off at $8. $8 bid. Anybody give me an $8 bid? Angie gives me an $8 bid. 8 now, looking for $8.59. Anybody bid of $9? $9 looking for a bid of $9. How about a bid of $9? $9 now. Anybody bid of $9? Hello, Wanda. Got Hidden with a $9 bid. $9 bid now, looking for 10. How about a 10? Anybody bid of 10? Look a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? Looking for $10 bid. $10 bid now, looking for $10 bid. Anybody bid of $10? Here's the reverse side. Pretty nice looking coin. Angie at 10. Angie at 10 now, looking for $11. $11 bid now. Anybody bid $11? Good bid $11. How about a bid $11? 11 looking for 11. There's Otis at 13. Otis at 13 looking for a $14 bid now. 13 now looking for a bid of 14. 14. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Look a bid of 14. You're welcome, Paul. Anybody bid of 14? Got Otis at 13 looking for a bid of 14. There's Penny Hoarder at 15. Penny Hoarder at 15 looking for a bid of 16 now. 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for $16. $16 for the 1916S. 16 for the 16. Looking for a bid of 16. Now anybody bid of 16? Got Paul Hampton at 16. It's a nice VF coin, near EF. Paul Hampton at 16. Now looking for a bid of 17. 17 now. Anybody bid of 17? 17. Looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17? 17 now. Anybody bid of 17? Got Otis at 17. Otis at 17 now. Looking for a bid of 18. 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody bid of 18? 17 looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. Now a bit of 18. There's Penny Hoarder at 18. Penny Hoarder 18 now looking for 19. How about a $19 bid? 19. Anybody bit of 19? Look a bit of 19. 19 now. Anybody bit of 19? Look a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Paul is out. Penny Hoarder at 18. Looking for a bit of 19. 19. Anybody bid of 19? Got 18 going once. Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? And we got 18 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bid of 19? Last and final call at 18. Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bid of 19? Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? All right, I'm sold. Penny Hoarder 18. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. See, next up on the list here. 1 year up from that, 1917. This is a 17D. It's a beautiful 1917D. Very lightly circulated. I'm going to go with an EF plus on it, but it's probably going to get an AU grade. It's a very nice coin. It's a 1917D. Going to start this off at $27. 27. Anybody want a bid of 27? Looking for a bid of 27. Add a bit of 27. 27 to get us started. Beautiful, extremely fine to AU coin. Here's the reverse. Very strong strike. Great strike for a 17, actually. There's JJ Addict with a $27 bid. 27 now, looking for a bid of 28. 28, how about a bid of 28? Anybody bid of 28? There's Jesse at 28. 28 now, 29. 29, anybody bid of 29? 29, looking for a bid of 29. 29, anybody bid of 29? Looking for a bid of 29. 29, anybody bid of 29? There's a bit of 30. Paul Hampton at 30. Now 31. 31. How about a bit of 31? Anybody bit of 31? 31. How about a bit of 31? Anybody bit of 31? Look a bit of 31. How about a bit of 31? Anybody bit of 31? Paul at 30. Looking for 31. There's JJ at 31. 31 now. Looking for a bit of 32. 32, how about a bit of 32? Anybody bit of 32? 32, looking for a bit of 32 now. 32, anybody bit of 32? JJ Addict at 31, looking for a bit of 32. 32, looking for a bit of 32. Anybody bit of 32? Hello, Jason. There's Mr. Minter at 32. 32 now, 33. Looking for a bit of 33. 33. Anybody bit of 33? Got $32. 1917D. Kind of a slightly high mint mark punch there, too. Really nice, nearly full detail. Got this one at an extremely fine plus, which would be an EF45. But I would I would venture to guess this could be an AU coin at the professional grading services. 32, 32. Now looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? A bit of 33. Got Jesse at 32 going once. Looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? Need him a bit of 33. A bit of 33. At 32 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? A bit of 33. Last and final call at 32. Need a bit of 33. And I'm sold at 32. 32 to Jesse Minter. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Here's another one. Heavy hitter. 1960D. RPM number 1. Let's go with the regular scope on this one. Oh boy. What do we think of that? Isn't that cute? 1960D RPM number 1 for you. 1960D RPM number 1. Let's get all nice and close into it. The strongest repunch mint mark of the Memorial Cent series, starting off at $15 only. 15, anybody bid a 15. Here's Carl at 15. 15 now, looking for a bit of 16. 16, anybody bid a 16. Let's get the bidding up there. 15 now, looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? Anybody bid a 16? $16 now, looking for a bit of 16. Here's Mr. Adams at 16 now. 17. How about a bit of 17? 17 now, anybody bid a 17? Looking for a bit of 17. There's Malcolm at 18. Malcolm at 18 now, looking for a bit of 19. 19, anybody bid a 19? 19, anybody bid a 19. Hidden at 19 now. 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bid a 20? Looking for a bit of 20. There's Crispy at 20. Crispy at 20 now, looking for a bit of 21. 21, 21. Anybody bid a 21? There's 22. Malcolm. Malcolm at 22. 22 now. 23. 23. Anybody bid a 23? 23. Looking for a bit of 23. There's 25. Crispy at 25 now. 26. 26. Looking for a bit of 26. There's Dick French at 26 now. 27. 27. Anybody bid a 27? There's Malcolm at 27. Malcolm at 27 now. 28. 28. 28. Anybody bid a 28? Look a bit of 28. Now a bit of 28. Hello, sissy. 28, 28. Looking for a bit of 28, 28, 28. There's Mr. French again at 28, 28 now, 29. 29, anybody bit of 29. Carl, you can't do the 50-cent increments after $20. 28 now, 29. Carl, 29, 29. Looking for a bit of 30. There's Crispy at 30 now, 31. How about a bit of 31? Anybody bit of 31? 31, anybody bit of 31? $31. Anybody bit of 31? There's Malcolm at 31. Malcolm at 31, 31 now, 32. 32, looking for a bit of 32, 32. Anybody bit of 32, 32. Got Crispy at 32. Crispy at 32 now, 33. 33, looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33, 33. Anybody bit of 33? Now Malcolm at 35. Malcolm at 35, 35 now, 36. 36, looking for a bit of 36. 36. Now we've seen this part of it. Let's move over to the other scope and take a look at the whole coin. Got 37 with Crispy. 37 with Crispy. There's the rest of the coin for you. 37 now, looking for a bit of 38. 38, anybody bit of 38? $38, looking for a bit of 38. Now, anybody bit of 38? Got 38 with Malcolm now, looking for a bit of 39. 39, anybody bit of 39? You just don't see them this nice often. One little stain over the N of 1. There's Crispy at 39. 39 now, looking for a bit of 40. How about a bit of 40? A bit of 40, look a bit of 40 now. A bit of 40. 39, looking for a bit of 40. How about a bit of 40? A bit of 40, look a bit of 40. How about a bit of 40? A bit of 40 now. A bit of 40. We slowing down. Got 39. 39 now, looking for a bit of 40. How about a bit of 40? A bit of 40. I got Sissy at 40. Hello, Sissy. Thank you very much. Sissy at $40. 40 now, looking for a bit of 41. 41. How about a bit of 41? Anybody bit of 41? Looking for a bit of 41. 41. Anybody bit of 41? 41 now. How about a bit of 41? There's Crispy at 41. 41 now. 42. 42. Anybody bit of 42? 42. Looking for a bit of 42. 42. Anybody bit of 42? It's a large date, Jesse. This is RPM number 1. 1960D RPM number 1. There's Carl at 42. Carl at 42 now, looking for a bit of 43. 43, anybody bit of 43? 43, looking for a bit of 43. There's Crispy at 43 now, 44. 44, 44, anybody bit of 44? 44, looking for a bit of 44 now, anybody bit of 44? 43, 43, looking for a bit of 44. How about a bit of 44? Anybody bit of 44? 43 going once now, looking for a bit of 44. 44, anybody bit of 44? Looking for a bit of 44. Anybody bit of 44? Looking for a bit of 44. There's Malcolm at 44. Malcolm at 44, now looking for a bit of 45. How about a bit of 45? Anybody bit of 45? Look a bit of 45. 45, anybody bit of 45? There's Crispy at 45. Got Crispy at 45, now 46. Looking for a bit of 46. Got 45, looking for 46, now 46. Anybody bit of 46? EJ says, banger. It's another banger. Had a banger earlier, and this is another banger. Crispy at 45, looking for a bit of 46. 46 now, anybody bit of 46? Looking for a bit of 46. How about a bit of 46? Got 45. 45 going once, looking for a bit of 46 now, anybody bit of 46? Anybody bit of 46? Look a bit of 46 now, anybody bit of 46? 45. 45 now going twice, looking for a bit of 46. 46, anybody bit of 46? Looking for a bit of 46 now, anybody bit of 46? Last and final call at 45, looking for a bit of 46. How about a bit of 46? Anybody bit of 46? 46, anybody bit of 46? And I'm sold at 45. Thank you, Crispy. Sold at 45. Very nice RPM there. Here's another one. This one is actually quite scarce, and this one's in pretty good shape. 1941D die varieties are all difficult to find. They're all difficult to find. Here, let's go to the scope first. Well, here, I'll show you the obverse and reverse. Okay, got just a little bit of wear on the cheek and the jaw. Otherwise, it's a very nice full luster coin. So we're going to go with AU on the grade on this one. Here's what the reverse looks like. Very nice looking, full luster, no damaged coin. And now we're going to go with the scope. Take a look at it under the scope. And let me get started here. Bum, bitty, bum, bum. There we go. Now, I'm going to show you the RPM first. RPM's kind of an impressive looking RPM. Let me get a little closer here to it. There we go. And I turn it around this way, and you can see it there as a West RPM. Oh, let me scoot it over just a little bit. There we go. You can see it as a West RPM. It's right over here, and then right here on the inside of the D, and then over here on the left side of the D. Okay. We've got a $17 bid with Carl, looking for an $18 bid now. 18, looking for an $18 bid. Anybody bid of 18? Now that's the RPM. Now let's take a look at the double die on this. The double die is one of those really fat Class 6 double dies. There you go. Look at that egg-shaped dot. Tells you every time, hey, I'm a double die. I think if Parviz is around, he'll agree with me. Learned what one of these double dies looks like yesterday in our 1943S reveal. Now we've got Brendan in. Brendan in for an $18 bid. Hello, Brendan. Thank you very much. 18 now. Look for a bid of 19. How about a bit of 19? A bit of 19. This is 1941D. This is DDR number 3 and RPM number 7. So it's a dual variety. You get a beautiful Class 6 double die reverse and a really nice D over D West. in a wheat cent issue where die varieties are actually very tough to find. Very tough and quite scarce. There's Carl with a $22 bid. Now Brendan back at 23. 23, looking for a bid at 24. 24, anybody bid at 24. 24 now, looking for a bid at 24. 24, anybody bid at 24. Yep, Parvis says, I agree, it is a double die reverse. So now we have another die variety hunter in our midst. Parvis now knows what he's looking for. You got Brendan at 23, looking for a bid at 24. Anybody bid at 24, looking for a bid at 24? How about a bid at 24? 24, anybody at 24? Here, now we've seen all of the essence of the variety. Now let's go back to the full coin. Take a good look at it. There it is. Got 23 going once. Looking for a bid at 24. Anybody bid at 24? Need a bid at 24. How about a bid at 24? Anybody bid at 24? 24 now. Anybody bid at 24? 23 now going twice. Looking for a bid at 24. How about a bid at 24? Anybody bid at 24? Looking for a bid at 24. Anybody bid at 24? There's Paul at 24. Paul at 24 now, looking for a bid at 25. 25 now, anybody bid at 25. 25, looking for a bid at 25. 25, anybody bid at 25. Looking for a bid at 25. 25, anybody bid at 25. Looking for a bid at 25. 25 now, anybody bid at 25. There's Brendan at 25. 25 now, 26. 26, looking for a bid at 26. How about a bid at 26? Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26. 26 now, anybody bid at 26. Carl is out. Brendan's got 25, looking for a bid at 26, going once at 25 now. Looking for a bid at 26. 26, anybody bid at 26? Got 25, 25, looking for a bid at 26, going twice now. 25 going twice, looking for a bid at 26, anybody bid at 26? Last and final call here, 25, looking for a bid at 26. How about a bid at 26? Anybody bid at 26? And I'm sold at 25. Brendan Burke, thank you very much, sir. 25 to Brendan Burke. Now, here's another one. This particular issue is not all that difficult to find, but it is a little more difficult to find in uncirculated grades, and this one's definitely a nice one. Here you go, 1934D. This one is a choice to gem unk coin. It is a brown to red-brown coin. It has very few flaws, very few marks, or anything like that on it. Carl gives me a bid of 13 to start. 13 now, looking for a bid of 14. Looking for $14, 14. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? We're talking about a coin that's close to $20 value here. $20. Got a $13 bid. Now 14. P. Adams at 14. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? There's Hidden at 15. 15 now. 16. 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. 16. Looking for a bid of 16. Now, anybody bid of 16? Beautiful album coin, too, right there. There's Ant at $20. 20 now. 20 now. Looking for a bid of 21. 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. 21. Got Ant at $20. Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? $20. $20 now going once, looking for a bid of 21. How about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? $20 now going twice, looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Zoom in above the 1. Sure. Above the 1. Okay. Well, how about if I can just switch yourself back over to the scope. We can do it that way. Let's see. Do that, and I'll move the coin back over to under the scope. Not sure what you're looking for above the 1, but I'll give you a shot and try. Whatever is above the 1, right? There you go. You seeing what you need to? Oh, the 1 and 1 cent. Okay. I thought you meant the 1 of the date. Duh. Ah, it's a scratch. Good eye. Caught a scratch on there. Got a bit of a scratch on the coin. If you want to retract any bids, you can do that. I didn't notice the scratch, otherwise I would have called it. Yeah, if you want to retract bids, you can do that. Ant at 20, do you want to keep your bid at 20? Retract, okay. Parvis at 15, or actually hidden. Hidden at 15. Hidden at 15, do you want to keep your $15 bid hidden? Okay, Parvis at 15. Do you want to keep a bid at 15 or do you want to retract it? Okay. Mr. Adams at 14. I'll keep a bid at 14 or do you want to retract it? And then Carl, I would ask Carl at 13. If you want to keep the opening bid at 13, Carl. If Mr. Adams backs out at 14, I would be back to you at 13. Don't usually have to do this. Generally, I notice these things and catch them. I'm glad you caught it, Ant. Rest of the coin is sweet. I just missed that one scratch. The rest of the coin is kind of pretty. Okay, Carl retracts. Parvis retracts. Does anybody want to open on this? On this coin. Here, let me get it back over to the other side. Okay. This coin right here. Does anybody want to open at 13? Bids are all retracted. Start back at 13. Anybody want to buy 13? Anybody want to bid at 13? Look a bit at 13. Little scratch above the 1. I missed that before. Sometimes I'll miss them. No bid at 13. Okay. Now I start walking backwards from here. How about 12? Anybody want to bid at 12? 12 at 12. Anybody 12? First bidder at my number. Okay, there's Jesse at 13. Jesse at 13. Jesse, I'm going to sell it to you at 13. Sold to Jesse at 13. Thank you, Jesse, and thank you to all of you other guys. I try to do everything I can to ensure that you get exactly what you want in what you're bidding on. Sometimes, once in a great while, I do miss them. All right, what comes up next? Next in line, Lot 11. It's a 1954D RPM number 1. 1954D RPM number 1. Just look how shiny that is. Really nice coin with lots of luster. Carl bids at $14. 14 now, looking for a bid at 15. A lot of color on this one. Nicely toned. Does have a bit of a scrape at the reverse down there on the bottom. Now you got me. hyper thinking things. Let's go look at the microscope and check it out under the scope. It is a really pretty coin. Really nice die variety. Here, hang on a second. Let me get it under the scope, and then I'll turn the lights on so that you can see. There we go. 1954 D, RPM number 1, D over D over D, north and south. We have a bid of 14 from Carl. 14 from Carl, looking for a bid of 15. Now 15, anybody bid of 15. Looking for $15, 15, anybody bid of 15. I believe this one is a later die state where the D on the bottom is not quite as visible as it is in earlier die states. In fact, I think it's pretty much worn off at this point. Yeah, this is a later die state version, so the south D doesn't really show up very well, but I've got Carl at 14. Now I've got Sissy at 15. 15, now look over a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? I did a bit of 16. Look at a bit of 16. I did a bit of 16. There's Carl at 15.50. Now looking for a $16 bid. 16. Anybody bid of 16? We're 16 now. Anybody bid of 16? Look at a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? Anybody bid of 16? We got Sissy at 16. 16 now. 17. 17. How about a bit of 17? 17 now. Anybody bid of 17? Looking for a bit of 17. 17. How about a bit of 17? All right, we'll take it. We'll put it back under the dyno so you can see the full coin a little better. There it is. Got Sissy at 16 going once, looking for a bit of 17. $17 now. Anybody bid of 17? Looking for a bit of 17. How about a bit of 17? A bit of 17, look a bit of 17, how about a bit of 17, now a bit of 17. I got a 16, 16 now going twice, looking for a bit of 17, how about a bit of 17, a bit of 17. Looking for a bit of 17, now a bit of 17. Last and final call at 16, looking for a bit of 17, how about a bit of 17, a bit of 17. And I'm sold at 16 to Sissy. Thank you very much, Sissy. Next up, we have 1954S. It's an RPM number 5. 1954S, RPM number 5. Really nice looking, bright coin. I'll start this off at $9. $9 will get you started on this one, $9. 1954S RPM number 5. That may not be quite so familiar to some of you, so I am going to throw it under the microscope and have a good look so that you can see with me what it looks like. Oops, what am I doing here? Wrong button. There we go. Get it under the scope here. And you can see it's a pretty strong east RPM. You can see it on the lower curve, and there it is right there. You can see it here on the lower curve, and you can see it up here on the upper serif. It's pretty strong RPM. We've got, let's see, Carl at 10.50 now. Carl at 10.50 looking for $11 bid. Hello, Stephen. 11 now, Mr. Boudreau at 15. Got a bit of 15 now, looking for a bit of 16. 16, how about a bit of 16? A bit of 16. 1954S. RPM number 5, 1mm005. Got Otis at 16. Otis at 16 now, looking for a bit of 17. 17, how about a bit of 17? Anybody bit of 17? Got Carl at 16.50 now, looking for a bit of 17. 17, how about a bit of 17? Anybody bit of 17? All right, turn that off and come back over to show you the coin under the scoop, the dyno scope again. Let me do a reset on this so that I can be sure that we've got the best appearance. go. I want to make sure that we have the right colors on the screen. It's still a little bit off, but it's not as off as it was before. But there we are anyway. We got Mr. Bedreau with an $18 bid. 18 now, look over bid of 19. 19, anybody bid of 19, look a bit of 19. 19 now, anybody bid of 19, look a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Alright, got 18 going once, looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bit of 19, looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? There's Sissy at 19. Sissy at 19 now, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20, looking for a bit of 20? 20, anybody bit of 20? $20 now, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? Got 19 going once, looking for a bit of 20. Looking for a bit of 20 now, anybody bit of 20? Looking for a bit of 20. $20 bid. Now I'm twice at 19, looking for a $20 bid. 20, anybody bid of 20 going twice? Last and final call, looking for $20. $20 bid, anybody bid of $20? And sold to Sissy at 19. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Sissy. Once in a while, I toss a coin in here that looks just cute. I like it. It's a 1953D with some interesting toning on it. Kind of like it. Got it starting at $3. Anybody want to start at $3? It's an end roll coin. Nice little toner. The reverse is pretty much normal. But the obverse is what has this interesting kind of a bullseye type toning on it. Anybody want to start it at $3? $3, anybody $3? Look a bit of $3 now, anybody bit of $3. 3, look a bit of 3, a bit of 3, look a bit of 3. How about if I were to start this at $1? Does anybody want to start at $1? $1 bid. Anybody bid a $1? $1 bid. There's Mr. Wise for $3. Do you want to go down to 1, sir? If you go down to 1, there's a chance somebody else will outbid you, or you can stay at 3. We got a 3. You're looking for a 3. There's hidden at 1, but I got Be Wise at 3. Be Wise at 3 now. Looking for a bit of 325. 325. Anybody bit of 325? 325, anybody bit of 325, looking for a bit of 325, 325, 90 bit of 325, 325, anybody bit of 325. There's Otis at 4. Otis at 4 now, looking for a bit of 425, 425, anybody bit of 425. 425, 425, anybody bit of 425, 425, how about a bit of 425? Got Otis at 4 now. Thanks, Be Wise. I got Otis at 4, looking for a bit of 425, 425, any bit of 425. Got $4, looking for a bit of 425, going once. There's 5. There's 5, looking for a bit of 550. 550 now, any bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550. 550, how about a bit of 550, any bit of 550? Need a bit of 550, how about a bit of 550, any bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550, any bit of 550? $5 now, $5. Looking for a bit of 550. Otis, you got to do a 550. Need a 550 bid now. Got 5 looking for a bit of 550. 550, anybody bid of 550. Got 5 going once, looking for a bit of 550. Need to get a 550 in there. I got Mr. Wise at 5, looking for a bit of 550, going twice. Going twice at 5, looking for a bit of 550, a bit of 550. The last and final call, there we go. $5.50 for Otis. $5.50 now. Look for a bit of 6. There's BY's at 6. Now look for a bit of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50? $6.50 and a bit of $6.50. Otis is out. BY's at 6. Looking for a bit of $6.50 and a bit of $6.50. At $6 now. Going once. Looking for a bit of $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 and a bit of $6.50? $6 going twice now. Looking for a bit of $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 and a bit of $6.50? $6.50. Last and final call is $6. Looking for a bit of $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 and a bit of $6.50? And I'm sold at BY's $6. I appreciate it, Mr. Wise. Thank you very much. And to move on to the next item. Here's another 54D, RPM number 1. This one's not quite as nice as the other one. This one is a choice unk, where the other one was more of a gem-looking coin. Here is the obverse and the reverse on this coin. It's got a little spot on the reverse there. But we'll go under the scope with this one so I can show you more of what this looks like way up close. This one has just a little bit of the original South D left on it. It's a little bit earlier a strike than the other coin was. And you can see just a breath, just a hint of the South D right here. So you've got the full North D, you've got the regular D, and then you've got just a hint of the South D right here. It is lightly toned. It's more of a red-brown than it really is toned. We got Carl at $11. $11 now, looking for a $12 bid. 12, itty bitty bid of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Bit of 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. Look a bit of 12. There's Paul at $11.50. $11.50 now, looking for a bit of 12. $11.50, looking for a bit of 12. Now, itty bitty bit of 12. Look a bit of 12. 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. All right, and I will go back to the other scope. I need to turn my crawler off on there because I say there's no auction today, but there is. There it is. Good look at it. Get a good look at it. $11.50 Paul Hampton, looking for a bit of 12. $11.50 now, going once, looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Itty bitty bit of 12. Look a bit of 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. Got $11.50. $11.50 now, going twice, looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Itty bitty bit of 12. Look a bit of 12 now. Itty bitty bit of 12. $11.50 last and final call, looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Itty bitty bit of 12. Look a bit of 12 now. Itty bitty bit of 12. And I'm sold to Paul. $11.50. I'm sorry, $11.50 to Paul. Thank you, Paul. Next up, maybe this one doesn't have a scratch. There's a 34D. This is a nice one. 34D. Let's take a look at the other side real quick. 1934D. Starting this one off at $24. It's got some spots, but no scratches. Spots, but no scratches. Got full luster both sides. So there it is, 1934D. 1934D. This one is a nice, I'm going to call it a choice BU. And let's move the start to $20. $20 start. Anybody give me a $20 start? $20 bid. Anybody bid at 20? Look a bit at 29. A bid at 20. $20. $20. Anybody bid at $20? Look a bit at $20. 20. Anybody bid at 20? 1934D. There's Penny Hoarder with a $20 start. 20 now, looking for a bid of 21. 21, anybody bid at 21, look a bid at 21. Now, bid at 21, look a bid at 21. 21, anybody bid at 21, 21. Far nicer coin than the other one was. Even with the spots on the reverse, you don't have any scratches, scrapes, dings, or other huge distractions. You got a few little carbon spots. There's Mr. Minter at 21. 21 now, 22. 22, anybody bid at 22. 22, look over bid at 22. How about a bid at 22? 22, anybody bid at 22. Look a bid at 22. Now a bid at 22. 22. There's Penny Hoarder at 22. 22 now, 23. 23. How about a bid at 23? 23, anybody bid at 23? Look a bid at 23. How about a bid at 23? A bid at 23. Penny Hoarder at 22. Look over bid at 23 now. 23. Anybody bid at 23? Look over bid at 23. 23. How about a bid at 23? 22. Going once. Looking for a bid at 23. 23. Anybody bid at 23? Looking for a bid at 23. 23. Anybody bid at 23? 22 now going twice. Looking for a bid at 23. 23. Anybody bid at 23? Looking for a bid at 23. How about a bid at 23? Last and final call now, 22. Looking for a bid at 23. 23. Anybody bid at 23? 23. Anybody bid at 23? All right, I'm sold at 22 to Penny Hoarder. Thank you, Penny Hoarder, very much. And let's see what we have next. What is this? Oh, it's a 1946S, RPM number 6. There's a little bit of a lamination issue going on underneath Liberty. That is a lamb peel issue. It's not a fingerprint. But there's the obverse side of this beautiful red coin. Let's start this off at $10. $10 for a 1946S RPM. Got Carl at 10. Paul tries 10. Needs a bit of 11. At a bit of 11. Look a bit of 11 now. At a bit of 11. Let me throw this under the scope so we can get a better look at it. Show you what the RPM looks like. Get it under here real quick. This one's one of the really cool RPMs. Alright, here you go. Now, what do you want to bid now? Look at that. Beautiful East RPM. It's got a full extra serif on the inside of the mint mark, and then it's got that extra curve. So you've got this right here. That's the lower serif. That's a secondary lower serif. And then this over here is the rest of the mint mark that belongs to that secondary serif. This is a $25, $30 coin here. Started it pretty cheap for you, just to get you started. You got Paul Hampton now at 14. Carl at 14.50. Carl at 14.50. Look for a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? 15 now. Do you bet a bit of 15? Look for a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? Anybody a bit of 15? Look a bit of 15 now. Do you bet a bit of 15? There's Stephen with a bit of 15. Stephen with a bit of 15. 15 now. Look for a bit of 16. 16 now. Anybody a bit of 16? $16. Anybody a bit of 16? There's Carl at 15.50. There's that little bit of lamination issue going on. It's just impurities in the planchet. There we go. Paul at 17. Now Carl at 17.50. 17.50 now. Looking for an $18 bid. 18. Anybody a bit of 18? Looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Need a bit of 18. Look a bit of 18. Add a bit of 18. There's Stephen with a bit of 18. Stephen with a bit of 18 now. 19. 19. Any bit of 19. Well, I would think you could get it graded. If that, I mean, you're asking me if you could send it into a A grading service? You send any coin to a grading service. There's Paul at 21 now. 21 now. Look for a bit of 22, 22. How about a bit of 22, 22? A bit of 22. Looking for a bit of 22 now. 22. Anybody bit of 22? Looking for a bit of 22. There's 22 now. 23. Now 23. Looking for a bit of 23. Looking for a bit of 23. Mr. Fat Fool, you'll have to register with us before you can bid. Registration is actually very simple. It's very easy to do. There's the email address, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. You send us an email with your real name, your YouTube username, and your PayPal email address, and I'll get you registered. Then you can bid. So we got Carl at 22 now. 22, looking for a bit of 23. 23, how about a bit of 23? Anybody bit of 23? Got a bit of 23, looking for a bit of 23. 23, anybody bit of 23? There's Stephen with a bit of 23. 23 now, 24. Now 24, looking for a bit of 24. 24, anybody bit of 24. 24, looking for a bit of 24. 24, anybody bit of 24? There's Carl back at 24. Carl back at 24 now. 25. 25, 25, anybody bit of 25. 25. Go back over to the other scope so you can see the whole coin again. 24 now, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. Carl at 24, going once, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25, looking for a bit of 25. Steven says he's out, thank you. At 24, 24 going twice now, looking for a bit of 25. How about a bit of 25, itty bitty bit of 25, look a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. Last and final call at 24, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. And sold at 24. 24 to Carl. Congratulations, Carl, and thank you very much, sir. Up next, 1921S. 1921S, going to start this off at $13. $13. Anybody get... No, wait a minute. We got something going on wrong here. I think we skipped one, Eric. There we go. Lot number 17. 1721S started us off at $24. 24, looking for a bit of 24. 24. Anybody bit of 24, look a bit of 24. Now 24. It's 1921S. It's an extremely fine 1921S. Looking for a bid of 24. Get me started. 24. Anybody bit of 24. You don't believe how hard these are to find. This is a typical strike. It's not very strong, but it is an extremely fine condition. 1921S. These things have been going straight up in value because people are realizing how difficult they are to find now. Angie gives me a $24 bid. 24 now, look at a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25, look at a bit of 25. There's Sissy at 25. 25 now, 26, 26, itty bitty bit of 26. Looking for a $26 bid. 26, anybody bid of 26, 26, anybody bid of 26. At 25, looking for a bit of 26. How about a bit of 26? Anybody bid of 26, looking for a bit of 26. Now a bit of 26. At 25, Sissy looking for a bit of 26. 26, anybody bid of 26? I got Angie at 26 now. Angie 26, looking for a bit of 27, 27. How about a bit of 27? Anybody bit of 27, 27? How about a bit of 27? There's Sissy back at 27, 27 now, 28. 28, looking for a bit of 28 now. Anybody bit of 28, 28, looking for a bit of 28. 28 now, looking for a bit of 28, 28 now, anybody bit of 28, look a bit of 28 now, a bit of 28, 28. All right, got 27. 27 going once. Looking for a bit of 28. Now anybody bid of 28? There's Angie at 28. 28 now. 29. 29. 29. Anybody bid of 29? Looking for a bit of 29. 29. How about a 29? 29. Anybody bid of 29? And Sissy is out, so Angie at 28. Going once now at 28, looking for a bit of 29. And get it in quick. 28 now going twice, looking for a bit of 29. 29, anybody bid of 29? Last and final call at 28, looking for a bit of 29. Anybody bid of 29? And we're sold, Angie 28. Thank you very much. Now we move on to a 1916D. Talk about tough to find. 16D is one of the easier branch mint coins to find in the teens. However, finding them above fine to very fine condition is not easy to do. This one is a $13 start. $13 start on this one if you want a bid of $13. Let's get a $13 bid. Anybody bid of 13? Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? $13. Now anybody bid of 13? Let me start at 13. Anybody bid of 13? Looking for a bid of 13. 13. Anybody bid of 13? There's the reverse. There's Jesse at 15. Jesse at 15 now, looking for a bit of 16. 16 now, anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bit of 16. Looking at a coin here with about a $20 retail value. 15, looking for a bit of 16 now. 16, anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bit of 16. In fact, you may even have a hard time finding it at 20. Got Jesse at 15, looking for a bit of 16 going once, looking for a bit of 16. Anybody bit of 16, looking for a bit of 16. There's Mr. Boudreau. Boudreau at 18, $18 now, looking for a bit of 19, 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bit of 19? 19, looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bit of 19, 19? Anybody bit of 19? There's Jesse at 19. 19 now, 20. Now 20, looking for a bit of 20. Hello, yo man. 19 now, looking for a bit of 20. 20, anybody bit of 20, look a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20, look a bit of 20. $19, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? At 19 now, 19 now, going once, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? Looking for a bit of 20? 20, anybody bit of 20? At 19, 19 now, going twice, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? Looking for a bit of 20? Last and final call now. Last and final call at $19, looking for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? And I'm sold at $19, Jesse. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next up, beautification here. Very nice looking 1918D. Slightly soft on the strike, but it's a very nice AU coin. Lots of luster left on this guy. We're going to start it off at $24. 24, anybody bid at 24? It's a $40 coin. Looking for a $24 start on this. 24, anybody bid a 24? Looking for a bid of 24. How about a bid of 24? 24, anybody bid a 24? Still looking for a start. 24. 24 on lot number 19. 1918D. Lincoln Wheat Cent. AU Plus. Starting a $24 bid. 24. Anybody bid a 24? And there's Sissy. Start me off at 24. 24 now looking for a bid of 25. 25, anybody bid of 25. 25, 90, bid of 25. Look a bid of 25. Getting away with a really nice coin here. Really nice one. Got a 24 bid. 24 bid on a $40 coin. Got a 24. Looking for a bid of 25. 25, anybody bid of 25. Looking for a bid of 25. You probably have a hard time finding a coin just like this one at 25. Or 25, anywhere at 25. $24 looking for a bid of 25 going once. Now looking for a bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Looking for a bid of 25. 25. Anybody bid of 25? 24 going twice. Looking for a bid of 25. How about a bid of 25? Anybody bid of 25? Looking for a bid of 25. 25. 90. But a bid of 25. Last and final call. 24 looking for a bid of 25. 25. Anybody bid of 25? Looking for a bid of 25. Yeah, I'm sold to Sissy at 24. Good bargain right there. You guys are a tough crowd. Being a tough crowd today. How about this? Rather similar. We have a 1919D. Roughly the same condition. Nice AU coin. 1919D. Started off at 21. How about a bid of 21? 21, anybody bid at 21, looking for a bid at 21, 21, anybody bid at 21, 1919D in AU, looking for a $21 bid, 21, anybody start me at 21. Ant starts me at 21, 21 now 22, looking for a $22 bid. 21, looking for a bid at 22, 22 now, anybody bid at 22. 21, looking for a bid of 22. 22 now, anybody bid of 22? Looking for a bid of 22. 22 now, anybody bid of 22? Got Yo Man at 22. 22 now, 23. 23, looking for a bid of 23 now, 23. Anybody bid of 23? 23, looking for a bid of 23. 23 now, anybody bid of 23? 23, anybody bid of 23? Got Yo Man at 22, looking for a bid of 23. 23, anybody bid of 23? At 22 going once. Looking for a bid of 23 now. 23. Anybody bid of 23? At 22 now going twice. Looking for a bid of 23. 23. Anybody bid of 23? Looking for a bid of 23? There's Penny Hoarder at 23. 23 now. 24. 24. Yo Man at 24. Looking for a bid of 25. At 24. Looking for a bid of 25. 25 now. Anybody bid of 25? Yo Man at 24, looking for a bid of 25, 25, anybody bid of 25, 25, anybody bid of 25? Penny Hoarder at 25, Penny Hoarder at 25, 25 now 26, 26, looking for a bid of 26, 26 now, anybody bid of 26? Looking for 26, how about a bid of 26, anybody bid of 26, looking for a bid of 26? At 25, 25, looking for a bid of 26, now anybody bid of 26? What is that to the left of the mint mark edge? I don't know. Let's look. I'm going to stick it under the scope so we can see it more easily. Hang on a second here. Switch over to the display for that. And nothing really. Underneath the 9, there's a couple of little tiny puck marks. I think it's just some stuff stuck in and around the mint mark. I don't think there's any real damage or anything like that. So I got 26 now, looking for a bit of 27. 26, looking for a bit of 27. 27, anybody bit of 27. Little scrape on the nose. It's going to be the kind of stuff that's going to be really, really hard to see, even with a 5X loop when you're grading. There's all the little minute details that you can see under a scope, but it's still interesting to look at. Got a 26 bid now, looking for a bit of 27. 27, how about a bit of 27? 27, a bit of 27. $26 going once, looking for a bit of 27. 27, now a bit of 27. Looking for a bit of 27. How about a bit of 27? I got 26. 26 going twice. Looking for a bit of 27. 27, now a bit of 27. Looking for a bit of 27. 27, now a bit of 27. Last and final call. Last and final call at 26. Looking for a bit of 27. A bit of 27. Need a bit of 27. 27, now a bit of 27. And I'm sold at 26. Thank you, Yo Man. I appreciate it. Thank you to Penny Hoarder and Ant for also bidding on this item. Next up, another RPM. 1955S, RPM number 2. 1955S, RPM number 2. Going to start this one off at $9. How about a $9 bid? $9 bid. Anybody bid a 9? Looking for a bid of $9. $9.80, bid of $9. 1955S, RPM number 2. I'm going to stick it into the scope so we can take a better look at it. And let me get the scope on camera. There and there. And I move my brightness down. There it is. In all its glory, 1955S, RPM number 2. Got Chris starting at 9, Carl at 9.50 now. Carl at 9.50 looking for a $10 bid. $10, anybody bid of $10. Looking for a bid of $10. How about a bid of 10? Chris with a bid 11. Chris with a bid 11 now, looking for a bid of 12. 12, anybody bid of 12. Look a bid of 12. How about a bid of 12? It's actually a little piece of fiber or something laying between the 9 and the 5. See if I can pick that up real quick. There it goes. Say bye-bye. 1955S, RPM number 2. Got Steven now with a $14 bid. 14, looking for a bid of 15. 15, how about a bid of 15? 15 now, but a bid of 15. Got $14.50 now, Carl. At $14.50, looking for a bit of 15. Now 15, how about a bit of 15? A bit of 15. In all its glory. Got Paul Hampton now. Paul Hampton at 16. Looking for 17. 16 looking for 17 now. Anybody bid a 17? At 16 looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17? 17 now. Anybody bid a 17? 17. No bid of 17. Got 16 going once. Paul Hampton, 16 going once. Looking for a bid of 17. There's Stephen with a bid of 17. Stephen with a bid of 17. 17 now. Looking for a bid of 18. 18 now. A bid of 18. Oops. Got the wrong screen up there. There's Paul with 18. You got the good stuff right here, Tim. Oh, the best, right here on the Coppercoins channel. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Stephen with a bid of 19. Now 19, looking for a $20 bid. 20, anybody bid of 20? Look a bid of 29, a bid of 20. 20 looking straight up 20, looking for a bid of 20, anybody bid of 20, looking for a bid of 20, 29, a bid of 20. There's Paul at 20. 20 now, looking for a bid of 21. 21, 21, anybody bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21, 21, anybody bid of 21. Got a bid of 20, looking for a bid of 21, 21, anybody bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21, 21, anybody bid of 21. Looks like I got to call it once, $20 once. Looking for a bid of 21, 21, anybody bid of 21. Steven says he's out. It's all Paul's. $20 going twice now. Looking for a bid of 21, 21. Anybody bid of 21? Last and final call at 20. Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Tim L. Are you the Tim I know? What state do you live in, Tim? I'll be able to tell if it's the right Tim. And we're sold to Paul. Sold to Paul, $20. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated, one and all. Now lot number 22. Got a Woody here. 1940. Woody. Look at that. It's kind of an AU coin, but it's a nice 1940 Woody. Let's start us off at $3. How about a $3 bid? Anybody bid at $3? Looking for a bid at $3? $3. Anybody bid at $3? Look a bid at $3. Now a bid at $3. I know a person by the name of Tim, and his last name starts with an L, and he's an old friend of mine. I'm kind of wondering if this is him, and he's just not speaking up. There's Paul at 3. Be wise, tries 3, looking for a bit of 4. Looking for a bit of 4, there's a bit of 5. Penny hoarder, bit of 5, looking for a bit of 550, 550. How about a bit of 550, a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550. 550 now, look a bit of 550. How about a bit of 550? There's Sissy at 7. Sissy at 7 now, looking for a bit of 8. Looking for $8, $8. Anybody bit of 8? There's Penny Hoarder with a bit of 8. Here's the reverse side of that coin. It's kind of interesting how you can have a coin that has that many colors on it yet still have luster. It's really nice. Penny Hoarder with a bit of 10 now, bit of 10 now, looking for a bit of 11. How about a bit of 11? Anybody bid 11? Look a bit 11 now, a bit of 11. $11 now. Anybody bid 11? There's Sissy at 11. Sissy at 11, now 12. Now 12. Anybody bid at 12? Looking for bid at 12. How about a bid at 12? There's Penny Hoarder at 13. Penny Hoarder at 13. 13 now 14. Now 14. Anybody bid at 14? Looking for a bid of 14. Now 14. How about a bid of 14? There's Paul at 15. Paul at 15. 15 now 16. There's Penny Hoarder at 18. Penny Hoarder at 18 now 19. Looking for a bid of 19. 19. Anybody bid of 19? Looking for a bid of 19. How about a bid of 19? Brendan. It is a sweet woody, isn't it? Paul is out. Sissy's out. And Mr. Wise pops back in with a bid of 19. 19 bid now. 19 bid. Looking for a bid of $20. 20. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20? Isn't that nice? Looks almost like mahogany. Penny Hoarder back at 20. Then B-Wise back at 21. 21 now. Got a blackjack bid. 21. Looking for a bid of 22. 22. How about a bid of 22? Anybody bid of 22? There's Mr. Wise at 24. JJ Addict, I know that Coin Dragon has been working on a full set of Lincolns that are Woodies for a long time now. You could contact him. He would be able to give you some pointers on what dates are easier to find, which ones are hard to find. There's Penny Hoarder at 25. B-Wise back at 26. Penny Hoarder back then at 27. Got a 27 bid, looking for a bid of 28 now. 28, looking for a bid of 28. Anybody bid of 28? 28, looking for a bid of 28 now. Anybody bid of 28? They can sometimes be difficult to run into. For the most part, they don't quite look this nice, but never know. Sometimes you run into them, real good ones. There's Penny Hoarder back at 30. 30 now. 30, looking for a bit of 31. 31, how about a bit of 31? 31, anybody bit of 31? Look a bit of 31, anybody bit of 31? 31. Yes, Coin Dragon does rock at Woody's. Penny Hoarder now at $30. $30 the bid. Looking for a bit of 31 going once. Well, JJ Addict, I would assume that 1943 would probably be pretty much an impossibility for Woody's. Any of your years in the zinc sense, you're not going to find Woody's. So Woody's exist only from 82 on back. Many of the years in the 60s and 70s are very difficult to find with Woody's. Earlier years, 1909 to about 1940, are more easily found, some easier than others. I think 1932 plain is a pretty easy one to find. All right, I'm sold to Penny Hoarder. Sold to Penny Hoarder now, $30. I appreciate it, Penny Hoarder. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to Be Wise, to Paul Hampton for his commentary. We're working now toward this. 1951D. This is a 1OM003. A lot of people aren't even aware this exists, but it is out there. And this is an over mint mark. It's a D over S. There's Deanne at $14. Ant at 15 now. Let's go ahead and stick it under the scope. I'm sure everyone wants to see, what does that look like? Well, it looks pretty cool. Let me grab... Nope, that's the wrong one. Let me grab this. I need more than 2 display screens. There we go. Let's see, there it is underneath. Get a little bit later. This one's listed by Wexler and listed by Coppercoins. There it is right down here. You can see it down here, and it comes up into the center up here. But it is a 51D over S. OMM. We've got Deanne now with the $22 bid. 22, looking for a bid at 23. 23, anybody bid at 23. There's Carl at 22.50. You can't do 22.50, Carl. You can only do whole dollar amounts after 20. Don't confuse me. I got a hint at 24. Add to 24 now. Deanne at 25. 25, looking for a bid at 26. 26, anybody bid at 26. Looking for 26. Got Deanne at 25. Deanne at 25. Looking for a bid at 26. 26. Now anybody bid at 26. $25, looking for a bid at 26. There's Deanne at 25, looking for a bid at 26. Now 26, anybody bid at 26. There's Ant at 26. 26 now 27. Now 27, looking for a bid at 27. 27, anybody bid at 27. There's Deanne at 27. Now 28. 28, looking for a bid at 28. 28, how about a bid at 28 now? 28, anybody bid at 28. Looking for a bid at 28. Got 27, looking for a bid at 28. 28 now, anybody bid at 28. There's Carl at 28. 28 now, 29. 29, looking for a bid at 29. 29, how about a bid at 29? There's Paul Hampton at 29. Now Deanne at 30. Now Deanne at 30, looking for a bid at 31. 31, anybody bid at 31? Looking for a bid at 31. 31, how about a bid at 31? Got a bid at 30, looking for a bid at 31. There's Carl at 31. 31 now 32. 32, anybody bid at 32? 32, looking for a bid at 32. Now anybody bid at 32? 32, Deanne at 32. Now 33. Now look for a bit of 33. 33, anybody bid at 33. 33, how about a bit of 33? Got 32, looking for a bit of 33. 33, now anybody bid at 33. Looking for a bit of 33. 33, anybody bid at 33? Got 32. 32, looking for a bit of 33. 32, looking for a bit of 33, going once. 32, looking for a bit of 33. Anybody bid at 33? Need a bit of 33. Anybody bid at 33? Got 32, going twice. Looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? Anybody bid at 33? Last and final call at 32. Looking for a bit of 33. 33. Anybody bid at 33? Yeah, the S starts down here, comes up into here, and it kind of disappears. But you can see a bit of it down here and right up in here. There's Carl at 33. Carl at 33, looking for a bit of 34. Now 34, anybody bid at 34. 34, anybody bid at 34. 34. How about a bit of 34? 34, anybody bid at 34. 34, anybody bid at 34. Got 33, looking for a bit of 34. 34, anybody bid at 34. Got 33. 33 going once, looking for a bit of 34. 34, anybody bid at 34. Looking for a bit of 34. 34, anybody bid at 34. Got Deanne now, 34. Deanne now, 34. Looking for a bit of 35. 35, how about a bit of 35? 35, anybody bit of 35? 35, anybody bit of 35? Here's Wexler's listing of the same. You can see it right here. One of the delineating markers for this is this die scratch right here. You have a die scratch right here, and then you have a die scratch right here in his photos. And your S extends through the bottom. It's curved down at the bottom. It's this right here. Got Deanne at 34 going once, looking for a bit of 35, 35, anybody bit of 35, look a bit of 35, 35, anybody bit of 35. I'm going to move the coin over just a little bit so you can see it better. There we go. 34 now, looking for a bit of 35, going twice, looking for a bit of 35, 35, anybody bit of 35, 35, anybody bit of 35, 35. Last and final call. Looking for a bid of 35. Anybody bid of 35? Anybody bid of 35? Sold at 34 to Deanne. Thank you very much, Deanne. But that's not all. What do we have next? How about 1954 with a really nice looking cracked skull? I'll get a little bit closer in on this one. Carl gives me a dollar bid on this. Dollar bid looking for 125. 125, anybody bid at 125? Look at that, huge die cracks across the head. We've found some things like this in some of the reveals that we've done. They're not very easy to find, and if you happen to like die cracks and want to collect die cracks, this is one of the premier pieces to have in your collection, because these die cracks across the head are called cracked skulls. And I don't mean to be morose or grotesque or anything, but the fact that Lincoln was shot in the head, some other people like to liken these cracks to something with Lincoln having been shot in the head. But it's just an interesting collectible nonetheless. What it is its weak spot in the design on the die is the head. And a lot of times these dies would start to split open around the head. Now, they do it more in some years than in others. We've found that a lot of the very recent Lincoln cents, like the 2018, 19, 20, 21, those are very common to have some sort of die crack running across the head. But basically the gist of it is that these are a little less common when you get back into the 50s. And so I'm offering it here just to see if anybody wants to take it off my hands and put it in their collection. Notice there's a $3.50 bid now. $3.50 looking for a $4 bid. $4, anybody bid a $4. Looking for $4, anybody bid a $4, look a bid a $4, how about a bid a $4, anybody bid a $4? Bid a bid a $4, bid a bid a $4, anybody bid a $4. I'm working on trying to see if the gentleman by the name of Fat Fool has registered. Give me just a moment. Come on. I've got Mr. Boudreau. See, Otis did a 4, Mr. Boudreau at 5, Brendan at 5.50, and Mr. Boudreau back at 6. Okay, Fat Fool is registered at this point, is allowed to bid. Thank you, sir. I hope you don't mind being called Fat Fool, but that's what your name is on here. I made your name blue so that we know that you are a regular bidder now. Welcome to the family, and thank you for coming by. Oddly enough, I'm from the state that you're from. That's my home state. I'll be back in your neighborhood here in about 4 weeks, roughly 4 weeks. Mr. Burke came in at 650. Mr. Boudreau back at 7. Got a bit of 7 now. Well, hello, Mr. Ted Evans. Got a bit of 7, looking for a bit of 8 now. A bit of 8, look a bit of 8. How about a bit of 8? How about a bit of 750? 750. How about a bit of 750? Anybody a bit of 750? 1954 D. 1954 D. And I wish I had a... we'll plop it under the other scope because I just think it looks a lot nicer. lot nicer. Here, let me bring up the other scope here real quick. And that. And here it is. Get a much better look at it with this microscope than with the other. Turn the lighting down just a little bit so it's easier to see. There we go. Back it out a little bit more. Focus it in. And there's Mr. Boudreau back with an $8 bid. $8 now. Mr. Boudreau at $8. $8 now. Look over a bit of $8.50. $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50? A bit of $8.50. Look a bit of $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50? Now a bit of $8.50. Got $8. $8 the bid. Mr. Boudreau. Looking for an $8.50. A bit of $8.50. Look a bit of $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50? A bit of $8.50. $8 now. $8 looking for $8.50. $8 going once. Looking for a bit of $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50? A bit of $8.50. There's Brendan back with a $9 bid. Brendan with a $9 bid. $9. Anybody bid a $9.50? $9.59. A bit of $9.50. Looking for a bit of $9.50. There's Mr. Boudreau back at $10. $10 now. Looking for a bit of $11. Has anybody here started working on a buy collection, looking for the buy die breaks, the BIEs? Did you know there's a book that was put out in 1972 that listed all of the different buys they had found at that time? Considering a possibility, maybe, of taking some photographs and publishing some of the ones that I have. There's Mr. Boudreau, $10, $10. Anybody bid $11? No bid $11. Anybody bid $11? Go bid $11 now. 11. Anybody bid 11? Got $10, $10. Looking for a bid of 11. $10 going once. Looking for a bid of $11. Anybody bid 11? Look a bid 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Yeah, there was actually a book published on the buy. It's called the Buy Handbook. It really is. It was published in 1972. Copies are rare now. I'm thinking about the possibility of bringing that out and refurbishing maybe a little bit of the interest in collecting buys by actually listing a catalog of the different ones known. I don't even know who it was by. I'd have to get it out. You know, I'll make that some of my education. Some of the education that I do in my little class that I'm talking about having. I'll make it one day of the class, die breaks in the Lincoln Cent. We'll talk about the different areas that are common for die breaks, what they look like, where their market is, if there is one. We'll talk about all that. I'm going to go sold to Mr. Boudreau at $10. Sold now to Mr. Boudreau at $10. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's see. Let me pop that off and come back over here and come back to here. And I do have one more coin. One more coin before we move on. How about that one? There we go. 1937D. Real pretty uncirculated. 37D. Not 77, but 37. 1937D uncirculated Lincoln Cent. Nice bright red BU coin. Brendan gives me a $4 start. $4 looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Looking for $4.25. Now anybody bid of $4.25. Need this for your album? This is a heck of a good price. Let's take a look at the other side. No surprises there. Still a nice coin. Got a $4 start, $4 looking for a bid of $4.25. There's Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas comes back with an honest 9. Got a $9 bid now. 9 looking for a $10 bid. $10. How about a $10 bid? Got a $9 now looking for 10. There's Paul Hampton at 10. Paul Hampton at 10. Now looking for $11 bid. $11. Anybody bid $11? Look a bid $11. There's Ted Evans at 11. Now Penny Hoarder at 15. Penny Hoarder at 15. 15 now looking for a $16 bid. 16. Anybody bid a 16? 16 looking for a $16 bid. Anybody bid a 16? Look for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Got Penny Hoarder at 15. Now Mark Thomas at 16. Mark Thomas at 16. Now looking for 17. Looking for a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17? There's Penny Hoarder at 18. 18 now looking for a bid of 19. 19. Anybody bid of 19? Looking for a bid of 19. Anybody bid of 19? Looking for a bid of 19. How about a bid of 19? Anybody bid of 19? There's a bid of 20. Paul Hampton at 20 now. 21. 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? At 20, looking for a bid of 21. 21, there's 21. Penny Hoarder, 21 now. 22. 22, anybody bid of 22? Looking for a bid of 22. 22, anybody bid of 22? Looking for a bid of 22? Oh, Gene Cowan wrote that book? Only 1,000 copies? Well, I've got one of them. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I don't think we're talking about the same book. We might be. No, this is Howard O. Hardy. The Buy Mint Oddity Collectors Guild, copyright 1972. It looks a lot like Gene Cohan's work. And there's some chance that this could be Gene Cohan's, but I don't see her name anywhere in here. Howard O. Hardy is the name I have on this one. I got Penny Hoarder. Penny Hoarder now at 23. Looking for a bit of 24. 24. Anybody bid of 24? 24 now. Anybody bid of 24? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to work on photographing some of the buys that are out there. I've got a decent-sized collection of them, and I know there's a lot of people out there who have more. And there have been some attempts in the past to do something about getting photographs of them, but it's my understanding that the people in charge of whatever organization it is that's collecting photographs of buys is having a spell with pickiness, I guess you might call it. Ted Evans at 25, Penny Hoarder at 26, now 26, looking for a bid of 27. Yeah, what you're talking about is the classification and value of errors on the Lincoln Cent by Gene Cohan. That was written in 1967. I have a signed copy of that. But this particular book is a much smaller book. It's a softbound book. And it is not the same book that you're talking about, Malcolm. All right, got a bid of 26. 26 now, looking for a bid of 27. Going once at 26, looking for a bid of 27. 27, anybody bid of 27? How about a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27? 27, anybody bid of 27? I tell you what, let me do it this way. We're going to do a stop bidding right here because I have some of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to run a batch on these and give you guys an opportunity to get your hands on one at a cheaper price than the current high bid. How does that sound? I'm going to take it in a top down from the bidding list, and that means that Penny Hoarder will be top. He bid 26. We're going to give you a chance to get one of these at $19 a piece. $19 a piece only. So what we're going to do is, let's see, Penny Hoarder goes first, and then Ted Evans, and then Fat Fool will get a chance, and then Paul Hampton, and then Mark Thomas. There's my list of names that I have on here. So we have these names here. Let me know if you want one at $19. Just say Ben. Thank you, Penny Hoarder. $19, $19 a pop. Anybody want one at $19? Just speak up and let me know. I've got Penny Hoarder, Ted Evans, Fat Fool, Paul Hampton, and Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas says he'll take one. Ted Evans will take one. Paul Hampton will take one. So we've got Mark Thomas, Ted Evans, Fat Fool, Paul Hampton, and Penny Hoarder. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the names I had on there. I do have additional ones. If anybody else wants one, just say Ben. Let me know you want one. I think I have probably about 10 or 15 of these. Malcolm says he'll take one. Sissy will take one. Who else do we have? Anybody else in here want one now? Otis wants one. Crispy will take one. Is that going to be all? Just remember, I do have a few additionals. If you want one, just say bin37D, and I'll get you on there. We'll move on to the next item. I don't have any of these right now for display. I'm just going to let you know that I do have them. They are available, and I do have them. And I am offering them tonight. They're going to be 2022. The 2022 PDS sets. This is actually a straight sale. Where'd I come up with bin as the term I use? Bin is something that was started back in the earlier days of eBay, and bin means buy it now. So short for BIN, buy it now. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to be doing these 2022. They're PDS sets. I'm going to be putting all of them together. So I need a bin on how many you guys want. I've only got a total of 50 sets. But just give me a bin and a quantity that you would like on 2022 sets. PDS. I do them the same way I do the others. They're really nice looking. And so I've got Ant for 2. And these are $7.95. $7.95 for a 2022 Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco Jim BU set. Crispy says he'll take one. Mark will take one. And okay, Hidden wants one. Okay, I'll get one for, put Hidden on there for one. I'll bill him, and if he doesn't want it, I'll adjust the bill. James Worley wants one. Penny Hoarder takes 2. Mr. Boudreau for 1. Malcolm for 1. Yeah, don't forget Mark Thomas. Sissy will take 1. Paul Hampton takes 4. Now I'm going to be mailing these out with Tuesday's auction, or otherwise I'm not going to have them ready until Monday afternoon. I'm going to be shipping a lot of this stuff tomorrow morning. So Paul Hampton takes 4. I'm sorry. Paul Hampton takes 4. Ted Evans for 2. Yeoman for 1. Carl for 1. Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter takes 1 as well. Parviz, I don't have a picture right now of any of it, but I do have 2022 Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco 3-coin sets, $7.95 a piece, $7.95 a piece. They're for people to fill the new spots in their books. It's a 2022 estimate proof, along with the Philadelphia and Denver coins in gem condition. Yes, this S is a proof. I have the proof coins. So you'll get a 2021 Philadelphia, a 2021 Denver, and then a 2022. I'm sorry, 2022. So it's a 22P, 22D, and a 2022 S proof. 3-coin set. So you get Otis in there. Otis takes 1. Otis wants 1. Fat Fool wants 1. Brendan takes 1. I don't think you got Otis in there yet. All right. Anybody else? Well, remember I have those. I'll come back at the end. Parviz will take 2. Okay? $7.95 set of 3. Okay, what do I have next? What I have next is going to be a mystery coin pull. Remember, I'm sure Stonecutter will have no trouble remembering that a couple of weeks ago we did a pull that was singles. We did it for $5 a coin, I believe. Well, this one's going to run cheaper. It's going to be $1.75 a coin, $1.75. It's going to be a pull of wheat cents and otherwise that are going to all be worth at least double what you put into it. So we're going to go with at least a $3 value per coin. And some of the coins are going to be $10, $20 coins, and there will be a couple of grand prize coins. Couple of grand prize coins, actually. So, wait a minute, what was that? Bin 10 at JJ Addicts several years. What does JJ Addicts say? Is it W? Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just start on this bin at $1.75 a coin, $1.75. And what do I have? I got Crispy first. Then I've got JJ. No, I got Mark Thomas second. Then I've got Petraeus. And okay, I'll hold on to your other stuff, Petraeus, and I'll just combine shipping on it. Penny Hoarder. Let's see, make sure I got 10 of you in here. Okay. And buddy bum bum, I've got Brendan. And for Carl, And then hidden. Let's see, what do I have next? Hidden. Angie. Then I've got Malcolm. And then I've got Ant. Paul Hampton. Techstar. And then I've got Mark Thomas. Did I get Mark Thomas in there already? I don't know. I guess, yes, I did. I already got Mark Thomas in there for 10. Let's see, Yo Man. Say Yo Man now. Trying to make sure I get everybody in there for the number they want. Okay, I've got Otis. Got Mr. Boudreaux. Make sure I got 10. And I did. Let's see, what else do I have? Carl's already in. Steven. Then New Marshall. Let's see. Got that. Okay. Then Parvez. Appears as though I'm probably going to need more lines. This one's probably going to be a show that will start at 7 and end at 10, because it looks like it's going to be kind of a long, big show, but we'll have a lot of fun with it. I know that's for sure. Mystery coin pulls will always be fun when I'm around. Let's see. Parvez. Let's see. Who's next? Mr. Worley. And then Sissy. And then Kelly Ray. Fat Fool gets in for 2. You'll enjoy it. You'll have fun. Ted Evans for 10. Let's see. Gulf Coast. Gosh, I can't believe I need more spots. There we go. Okay, I got Ted Evans for 10. I've got Gulf Coast for 10 now. Let's see. Yeah, you missed everything but this, Kelly Ray. I do have a couple of other things for you. Paul says bin max for Donnie Wayne. So I got Donnie Wayne in here. Paul Hampton's going to buy these. But that's for Donnie Wayne. And then Jesse Minter wants in for 5. Jesse Minter in for 5. I think I got you in quite early, JJ. Let me go back and check. No, I guess I did not. Well, I'm glad you spoke up. It seems that I have missed you. So, JJ for, what'd you say, 10? Yeah, 10. Yeah, they're $175 a piece. Yeah. 10 is generally going to be a little better deal for you. So I'll throw him in for 8 more. Okay. Rockzilla, you went in on the mystery coin pull, $175 a piece, $175 a coin. I can get you in on that. I've got a few other things, Rockzilla, that I can get you in on because I didn't sell everything. I've got 37D Lincoln Cents. Nice BU 1937D Lincoln Cents, just like this one. I have additional examples of those remaining at, what did I sell those at? $19 a piece, $19 a coin. And I still have a few 2022 Philly, Denver, and San Francisco proof sets remaining. 3 coin sets, $7.95 a set. Let's see, B-Wise will get in for 10. Don't have him in there yet. Thank you, sir. Jesse Minter takes 5 more. So we got Jesse Minter in there. Let's see. Rockzilla says he'll take a 10 spot on those. So we'll get him in there. And he'll take one of the 1937D Lincolns. I'll go back and fill you in for that. Yeah, Kelly Ray, that's what I've got. What I've got remaining that has not completely sold out yet. 1937D red BU Lincoln Cents, just like the one that you're seeing on the screen right now, for $19 per coin. 19 per coin. And then I have the 2022 Philly, Denver, San Francisco gem quality sets of 3 coins. That's Philly and Denver Business Strike and San Francisco Proof for $7.95 a piece. Okay, Mr. Sappington I missed. I got you, Kelly Ray. Mr. Sappington. That may not be 10. Let's see. Okay. Well, hello, Kimberly D. Kimberly D, here is how the auction works. The first thing you have to do is register. Register to bid so we know who you are. And you do that by sending your YouTube username, your real name, and your PayPal email address to Coppercoins Payments. Coppercoins Payments at gmail.com. I cannot type today. Forgive. There's the email address. That's all I need. All I need is for you to send that information. I need your name, your YouTube username, and your PayPal email address sent to that email, coppercoinspayments at gmail.com. I will get you registered as soon as we can get to you on that. Let me see. Kelly Ray. Let's see. Paul Hampton wants a 37D. So let me go back and get that. Hang on a second here. I have to get more. Okay, Kelly Ray got in for her too. I get some more. Paul Hampton takes one. Wait a minute, Paul, I've already got you in for one. Oh, never mind. I see what I'm doing now. Never mind, Paul. I'm not going to mess up. Okay, Bo, let me explain what I've got. Let's see, the mystery pulls are $175 a piece. Bo wants 10. And the 37D, 1937D, just like what I've got up on my screen right now, are $19 a piece. I have some of those left. And I also have 2022 Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco proof 3-coin sets for $7.95. Kelly Ray wants a set of the 22s. I've got you in there for that. Okay, hang on a second. Let me get that. Getting the lines now. Working on it. There, we've got more lines. Okay, I've got Bo Palmer in for 10 of the mystery coins. Kelly for the set of the 2022s. And I think I've got everybody in for everything now. Let's see how many pool coins there are. It's going to be a lot. Dang, 312. All right. Well, I think that's all. The mystery pull will be this Friday, this coming Friday. The reveals come Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then the mystery pull will be Friday evening. Hello, Sharp Eye for Coins. Well, I know if I don't give you an opportunity to get in on this, you're probably going to be a little miffed. So here's what we've got. I've been doing a mystery coin pool. Mystery coin pool. Remember the mystery coin pool that we had a couple of weeks ago where we had prizes? What we're going to do is another mystery coin pool. This one's only going to be $1.75. It's $1.75 per coin. Yes, max 10. Max 10 per person. Now, I did not get you in on this, Ant. I don't know if you wanted in, but I do not have you on here. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. I've got you in there. I'm sorry. Ant is involved. How does the mystery pull work? Well, it works just like the proof pulls that we've been doing. And what it is, okay, Sharp Eye wants 10. Let me get him on there first. Okay. How it works is I get poker chips for everybody. One poker chip for every coin that you purchased. Then I get boxes of coins together. And the boxes of coins will have all of the nice coins and other things like that. Plus, I might throw a couple of bonus chips in, and we may have a grand prize winner where I will pull a chip out in the very beginning and hide it in a black bag until the very end. And at the very end, we'll find out who won the grand prize. And we go through the box, and we look at every coin in the box as we draw poker chips. We draw your poker chip, we pull it out, show it under the scope, and then we show the coin that you draw for that. Okay, Kimberly wants 5. Let me go check the email, Kimberly, real quick. Okay, Kimberly is registered. Kimberly is registered, so we've got Kimberly. Thank you. So I'm just going to write this in here as just like that. And I'll have to fill in the email address later. But she wants 5. I am assuming Kimberly is a she. And they're always very fun. Very fun to get into. So, yeah, we're trying to get to a point where we're doing these shows and have a lot of fun with these shows, and I thoroughly enjoy doing them. And I'm trying to keep the ideas afloat, keep my brain working. All right, so it looks like we've probably just about exhausted the number of people that we could possibly put into the mystery coin pool. We've got almost 350 people involved at this point. We have the 2022 3-coin sets, PDS, 3-coin sets at $7.95 any quantity. $7.95. I've got probably 10, 12 left, maybe 15 that I can make. And then I also have about a half a roll of the 1937D Lincoln Cents, like the one that you're looking at there. Nice, bright BU 1937D Lincoln Cents at $19 a coin. Can get you any quantity of those as well. Well, within reason. And that is about it. I want to get a little bit of a temperature out here. Yes, I can, Parviz. A little bit of a temperature I want to gauge out here is on nickels. I'd like to do a show that is nothing but nickels. And I'm kind of sketchy about doing a show that's nothing but nickels because, well, this is Coppercoins. Just by a hands up with a 5C, just show me a 5C if you'd like to have a show that's all about nickels. Just like that. If you want a box or a show that's all about nickels. Just show me a 5C, and we'll do a show that's nothing but nickels. And it's going to be a full auction of nothing but nickels. I've got rolls. I've got singles. I've got partial sets, full sets. I've got pages of BU nickels. Yeah, I know, Sharp Eye. Some people just really don't like them. And then there's other people who just do. Okay, it looks like we have enough interest to produce a nickel show and put a nickel show together once. and see how that works. I've probably got 400 rolls of nickels, and I've got a large number of singles. I've got 50 Ds, I've got 39 Ds, I've got all kinds of beautiful nickels that you would be able to use to put your nickel sets together. I also have some original, nice original uncirculated sets of nickels. Copper traders. I love that. Yeah, we have to do... There is copper in nickels, yes, but nickels by way of dominance are not called copper coins because they're not copper in color. Yeah, they got 75% copper in them. Let's see, I almost missed, let's see, Techstar wants a 2022 set. I'll get you in there. Okay, we got you in there for a 2022 set. Let's see. My brain works great. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the vote of confidence there. 5-cent rolls makes your heart beat faster. Well, Kimberly, I'm going to put you on flutter. I'm going to put you on full flutter. I know it's a little late for you to get involved in this because I've already sold it, but look at this. That's an uncirculated roll that we're about to dig through. 1942S silver. I'm not going any deeper than that because I don't know what's inside, and I don't want to know what's inside until we do the reveal. But that is one of the reveals. Oh, it isn't too late. I tell you what, it is not too late because this is one that's going to come up for sale tomorrow night. So if you show up tomorrow night, tomorrow at 7 p.m., right here at the same channel, there's one called the Roll Reveal Show. And the Roll Reveal Show will be where we sell spots in a roll reveal. Now, if you don't know what a roll reveal is, I'll explain it now. For Lincoln Cents anyway, Coppercoins.com is one of the most prolific listings of all the Lincoln Cent die varieties. I am the owner and the author of that website. When we do a reveal on a roll that is a Lincoln Cent roll, we're looking for die varieties. We're looking for all kinds of nifty stuff, but anything die variety related that's in there, we identify those for you, and then we change out the flip insert on the flip to show that die variety number. And if it happens to be one that we photograph for the website, like this coin was photographed for the website, this was a new discovery that was photographed, so I put in there that it's 1946D, mint mark number 41. It is a Coppercoins plate coin. This has my original signature right there, and then cross information along with the private listing number that we give it on a spreadsheet that we use for photography purposes. But this is listed on Coppercoins.com. Coins just like this come out of the reveals that we do on a pretty regular basis. And what this gives you is the opportunity to own a coin that was actually photographed for the website Coppercoins.com. We do these reveals every week, or almost every week, and we do rolls that would typically cost you a lot more money to pick up if you had to go out and find them yourself. So I find the rolls, I sell the coins before we open the roll, then we go through and we look at every coin in the roll, and I give you the information as to what these are worth, what they are, and then we send the coins to you. So it's not like the $50 things that some people do where they go through rolls, and if they find silver, you win points or something like that, and then they eventually give you something if you pay them enough money to go through enough rolls. This isn't what we're doing. What we're doing is we're actually selling the 50 coins in the roll, or for nickel rolls, of course, it's a 40 coin roll, but we're actually selling the coins in the roll. Then we go through the roll, and you get the coin that is drawn for you. Watch a couple of the reveal shows on the Coppercoins channel, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll see how it works. And then come tomorrow evening, Monday evening, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, that's 4 p.m. Pacific, to the Coppercoins channel, and look for the Roll Reveal Show. And the Roll Reveal Show will give you a wonderful look at how someone who's been doing this for more than 40 years goes through a roll of coins looking for die varieties and understands exactly what they're looking for. So yes, this 42S nickel roll will be sold tomorrow evening. 40 coins total, and it will be sold to the individuals who speak up first tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Coppercoins channel. Let's see. Can double dies look like the letters are actually split in half? No. Not if what I think you're talking about. If it's what I think you're talking about, that's probably a hit of some sort. But if you send me a picture through email of what you're talking about, or send me a sketch, even a drawing, I can more completely answer your question. So I'm going back and reading through some of these comments to see if there was anything I missed. I hope I didn't miss anything. Bought an original roll of Indians and got 4 flying eagles. That's amazing. Wow. That really is cool. I appreciate that, Bo Palmer. Thank you very much, sir. It says that the knowledge here is amazing. All right, folks, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for all your support. And I will be back tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Just go to the Coppercoins channel and look for the show. It's already been scheduled for 7 tomorrow. It's called the Roll Reveal Show. And I will see you then. Kelly Ray, if you could possibly get a picture for me, or if you could draw it out for me, or just send me an email. We'll talk about it. All right. I'll talk to you, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.